you got from your mother. So take care, me young bucko, and mind yourself well, and will you give this wee note to me brother? At the time, Uncle Benji was a policeman in Brooklyn, and my father, the youngest, looked after the farm. When a phone call from America says send a lad over, and the old fella said you didn't do any harm. For I spend my life working this dirty old town for a few pints of porter and a smell of a pound. And sure maybe there's something you'll learn or you'll see, and you can bring it back home, make it easy on me. So I landed at Kennedy, and a big yellow taxi carried me and me bags through the streets and the rain. Well, me poor heart was thumping around with excitement, and I hardly even heard what the driver was saying. I came in the short pathway through the flatlands in Brooklyn to my uncle's apartment on East 53rd. I was feeling so happy, I was humming a song, and I sang you as free as a bird. Well, the short in this story, what I found out that day was that Benji got shot down in an uptown parade. And while I was flying on my way to New York, poor Benji was lying in a cold city morgue. Well, I phoned up the old fella, told him the news. I could tell he could hardly stand up in his shoes. As he wept, as he told me, go ahead with the plan, and not to forget, be a proud Irishman. So I landed at Nelly's beside Fordham Road, and I started to learn about lifting the load. What the heaviest thing that I carried that year was a bittersweet cord of my hometown so dear. I went home that December 'cause the old fella died. I could tell he could hardly stand up in his side. And all the bright flowers and brass couldn't hide the poor wasted face of me father. I sold up the old farmyard for what it was worth, and into my bank stuck a handful of earth. And I boarded a train, and I caught me a plane, and I found myself back in the U.S. again.
Na 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 na.
22 years since I set foot in Dublin. The kids are too young to correct nice and far. But I'll never
Forget the green grass and the rivers as I keep law and order in the streets of New York. Na